What happens in the first part of the exam?
In this part, candidates have to answer a number of questions about themselves, their likes and dislikes, habits, plans, etc. And also maybe about people in their country. The subjects might be sport, travel, food, family life and so on.
Is there anything candidates should concentrate on when answering these questions?
Yes. One important thing is giving extended responses.
You mean long answers?
Yes. Not just one-word answers or even just a short, simple phrase or sentence. To show you what I mean, let's look at this candidate, Kat.
Morning.
Morning.
My name is Ronald Barnicott. Can you tell me your full name?
Okay, my name is Bairu Jiang, but you can call me Kat.
Okay, Kat. Tell me please, where do you come from?
I come from China, south of China. It's near the sea. It's a very beautiful city. Yeah, it's called Nanning.
Yes, she gave a lot of extra information, didn't she? And she obviously wanted to communicate.
Yes. Now look at Gina and Ahmad.
My full name is Ahmed Shakib Mohsini.
Uh-huh. And where do you come from, Ahmed?
I come from the Netherlands.
Which sports are most popular in your country?
Football.
Ahmad used rather short sentences. I mean, where did he come from in the Netherlands? And what else is there to say about it? And Gina just answered with one word. This is what Gina said after her exam.
About the sport famous in my country, I should say things like, for example, every Sunday there are a lot of football games, and for example in Bogota there are two teams from each city, and some Sundays these two teams are playing. And there is so interesting because there's a lot of people who goes to the stadium and go and get fun, a lot of fun, and there is a lot of people singing songs about the one or the other team, and that is interesting about football in my country. So I could say something else about that.
Another thing that helps is the use of fillers. Words we put in to give us time to think, like sort of and you know, or anyway. Now listen to Kat and Gina and let's see what kind of fillers they use.
Let's move on to talk about sport. How much time do you spend playing or watching sports?
In fact, I love swimming, but in winter I come, so normally I would do lots of sports in summer, but not in winter.
How much time do you spend playing or watching sports?
Not at all. Actually, I just play a little tennis, and I really don't like to watch sports. I don't like football or tennis. I don't like it so much.
I think Kat used in fact and Gina used actually, didn't she?
Yes. However, fillers are not always a good thing, not when they become mechanical, or sometimes their use is inappropriate. Look at these two examples of Ahmad using of course.
Do you think all children should do some sport?
Of course, it's very necessary.
Why?
Because if you have a good condition, you always have some motivation. You should always be active to be healthy and to study better.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you about cooking. Do you like cooking?
Yes, of course. Sometimes I like to cook, but it's mostly some fast food. I've not enough time to cook too much.
The second use is inappropriate. Why should we suppose that he likes cooking? In the first example, his vocabulary was rather good though. For example, he said motivation.